Hello, my friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, here with another pop-up live. Let's see what happens here. Today is December 16 of 2020. We're going to do a short reading here just to allow some people to come into the room. Remember, we are doing this by, we're just going to do a short reading. I lost my train of thought there. All right, what's going on here? December 16. December 16. The Four of Staves, the Ace of Swords, rather. The Fool. One more, please. What's for lunch, guys? Ace of Coins. Now, my friends, I have to tell you, this is a rather personal reading to me. This is going to be a situation that I think moves very quickly. It is going to be a situation that, may take you in a new direction, one that you're not quite sure of, one that you may be a little bit even apprehensive about. But it's time to do something different. Look at this guy. He is in tatters here. Okay, so this new path that you're being offered, you may even be able to do it from home, but it is going to allow you to build a solid foundation. And the Temperance card, the patience, the healing, the peace that comes from this situation is going to be rewarding. And I say personal, my friends, because yesterday's daily video, the daily sunspot for December 15, got picked up by Your Tango. So it got a ton more exposure than I could ever hope to give it on YouTube. So this is the start of big things for all of us. Let's see what's happening with the Four of Staves here. The Temperance card, yes, peace. So this time at home has given you reason to heal, has given you the opportunity to heal, and really take a hard look and see the truths of where you want to go. And I think where you want to go is in a little bit different direction, one that is going to be prosperous, one that, this could even be a windfall where somebody gifts you a new opportunity or even financial windfall here. But our Death card here, the Scorpio energy, that is the transition and the end of whatever period of being controlled or controlling that you were in. I think that's going to end. The transition is upon you, and you know what? No longer are you filling everyone else's cup. You're holding on to your own here and finding your own healing and your own peace in this. The Temperance card of Sagittarius. So I want to say that came in around the time of the new moon on the 14th. We're only a couple of days off from that. So let's see what happens here, my friends. It's going to be an interesting ride these next few weeks. The Magician. So whatever new opportunity comes in for you, whatever realization you have, the Ace of Swords, that stroke, a flash of brilliance, okay, it is going to move very quickly. The Ace of Swords, victory as well here, my friends. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. So you are, in fact, making changes to accommodate this new idea and the new opportunity. As much as you are perhaps from a position of lack or wanting, you are ready to start something new. The Empress, ready to create, ready to birth perhaps a new financial opportunity here, your new idea. If this is a project that you've been working on, it's going to start to take off, and it may require an investment from you, an investment of time and energy, and maybe even financial here, where you're going to have to put out for this. But it is going to come to, I think, the fruition that you want. It's time for you to fill your cup, and it's already started. You're done with being controlled. It's time for you to get back out there and choose what you want here. And here's our star card. That is Aquarius coming in on the 21st in the form of Saturn and Jupiter. Good fortune, expansion, and really just good stuff coming, my friends. I am so excited. All right, tell me about the Fool card. And where is he taking us? December 16. The Judgment, the new beginning, my friends. This is where it all starts. If you've been locked in a cycle that, maybe has not been comfortable, look for that to end very shortly. I think you'll be able to see the events around you. The transition has already begun. The Death card here, Okay, if you've been dissatisfied with where you are, here is the moment to examine where you want to go, see the truth of it, and then take the action here. Take the action. It's enough being at home. It's time to get out. Now, of course, that depends on your regulations where you are too. So, but it's time to start living again, I think is the message. And I think you're going to feel the energy start to really get much lighter. All right, this is our oracle deck that we're going to be using today, and it wants to talk already. So this is the Whispers of the Ocean deck. This is card number 9. Amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. So, okay, patience then, my friends, with our Temperance card. Finding your peace with the changes that are coming, knowing that you have a hand in it, but it may not be quite the right time. I do think that you're going to see things change maybe before the end of the year, but definitely through January, you will see things change. But while you're in that the midst of whatever is changing in your life, amble with contentment. Go with the flow, my friends. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. Okay, so, much better energy here at least. I hope everyone is feeling well. Tammy, good to see you this morning. Good morning, Lisa. Brick City Beauty, good morning. EW, nice to have you back. Thanks so much. All right, so we're going to pull a few oracle cards here. Generally, I do these for about 30 minutes after the reading. So let's see, who's going to be first today? Who wants a card? Taco salad, I like it. I have chili, I think, today. Chili. I think there's a delay in my chat. Anybody want a card? Is that one that needs to come out? It is. Thank you, Brick City Beauty. We'll talk to you in just a second. Take note, card number 22. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So where is your intuition taking you? Where is your guidance? 22, it's one of my favorite numbers. When I get gas, it's always 2222. So your answers are being given to you. So take note of what you're listening to, what you're hearing. Are you hearing your intuition? This is a general read. We haven't talked to anybody. So what's going on here? What do we need? Thank you. The Hierophant. So you may need to take note of the structures around you. You may need to take note of your faith in what you're hearing too. All right. The Hierophant can be seen as a commitment and a real dedication even. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what's being offered. So what is it being? Do you have faith in what's being offered? And does it hold the key? Do you take note of it, my friends? Here's our Magician. If you do, you're going to be able to use those keys that you are hearing, those messages that you're getting to further your ambition, whatever it may be. Now, the Magician can take things in any sort of direction. So that's for you to determine. But take note. You're hearing the answers already. Have faith in those answers and use the keys that they are giving you to open the kingdom in front of you. All right, so now let's see. Anyone interested in a card? All right, let's see. We started with Brick City Beauty. I think you had asked. I thought it was you. Okay, Brick City Beauty. What is the card Brick City needs to see today? Whispers of the Ocean. One card for Brick City. Brick City, one card. All right, card number 43, setting up parameters. Assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationship. So, are there relationships or situations in your life that you need to set some boundaries with, some parameters? These are the guidelines. This is what we all need to follow and how we're going to do things. That could relate in your home life, your household life, and it can also relate in a job. Here's our Nine of Pentacles. If you're going to be independent, then you need, well, if this is for you, Brick City, then you are independent and you need to teach whoever else is in your life, in your home, to be independent as well. Okay, this is about comfort and security also. This is a good life coming in, setting up parameters, assess your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationships. Now, our Nine of Pentacles, security, independence, self-satisfaction. So in order for you to have this, you've got to put some ground rules in play. How is that going to affect? Yes, it may have been a mournful or even distressing situation before, but I think you're going to be a little bit more relieved that those in your life can care for themselves if you set up some guidelines, set up some boundaries so that you can have more freedom as well. One more card here, Brick City. Hanged Man. You've kept yourself in this position. The Hanged Man is a voluntary position. You've kept yourself in this position long enough. It may have even been breaking your heart in how much you have, I think, put in to the situation. And it's time for you to live as well. The Nine of Pentacles, independent, self-sufficient, successful energy coming your way, Brick City. You've got to take action on it, though. So, all right. One card there. Let's see. Who else? Anyone else would like a card? I'm glad to hear it resonates with you, Brick City. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. All right, Lisa. What do we have for a card for Lisa? Everybody, if you're in the room, could you hit the like button? I'd really appreciate that. The like button, my favorite button. All right, we were talking to Lisa. Lisa. One card for Lisa. There it is. Thank you. All right. Polite declaration. Card number 19. Look at this guy. Isn't that fantastic? So bright and big, bright blue eyes. So what is there you need to see? All right. Can you move in, pardon me. Card number 19, polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. And I would say all in your colorful best, Lisa. So, polite declaration. So we don't have to be offensive about it. We don't have to be in your face about it, right? Polite declaration. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. And this may be at work, Lisa. It may have to do with a work situation, a situation you're working on to clarify and perfect even. It might have to do with the workload that you are carrying. And, maybe you have to tell people that I can only accomplish so much. It's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. Now, this could also mean that maybe one of your ideas was, plagiarized. I'll use the word they're giving me, plagiarized. And you want credit. Polite declaration. Claim what is yours and stay in your power. Tell me about Lisa, please. The 10 of Wands. You're under a lot of pressure. So if this does have to do with work, you want to be polite and you want to be your own colorful self, I would say. But at the same time, do what you need to do to claim your power. You've been a little bit overwhelmed, it seems, and maybe it is time to stand up for yourself and take less of a workload. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. And it's time for you to get out there, claim what is yours, and stay in your power. The Knight of Wands. Things are going to change, Lisa. The Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, goes in 1,000 different directions at warp speed, okay? And sometimes he loses his focus because he is going in so many different directions. And you know, you can go in any direction you want. Claim the one you want, Lisa. Get rid of some of this overwhelm and give yourself a break here. You've been struggling with this for a while. Lisa. Okay. Hello, my friends. You're welcome, Lisa. I'm happy to hear that, Brick City. All right, let's see. EW. EW. Let's pull a card for EW. EW. Whispers of the Ocean. This is a really soft deck. It's kind of a gentle nudge rather than a kick in the pants like some of the other decks. The Rebel deck is a kick in the pants. One card for EW. What's the one he needs to see? Card number 28, Seeing Both Sides. Take a step back and try to look at this from a different perspective. So, you know, you have a situation where you need to really see the other person or other side of whatever is going on, EW. Three of Swords. There may have been some disappointment in it, maybe even some real pain, grief. But you have to be able to see it from that side, or maybe you're the one that feels aggrieved. Did they mean it the way they said it? I don't think so. I think that you or they, both of you maybe looking back on it with a little bit of regret. Whatever's transpired, it looks like it was disappointing conversation. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective, seeing both sides. The sharks, these are hammerhead sharks too, EW. So this is telling you not to be so hard-headed, I would say. Here's our Devil. That's Capricorn energy there, but it's also ego in play. So if you said, or someone said, some difficult things, and you're looking back at it, wishing it could be different, don't let your ego hold you back from seeing the other side, seeing what the other side, how the other side feels. Card number 28, Seeing Both Sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. Okay? You're stuck in your own head here. All right, EW. I hope that resonates for you, and I hope you can take solace from that and change things. Thank you, Lisa. So is anybody familiar with Your Tango? Because I would really love it if you could vote me in over there. I don't even know if you can do that. YourTango.com. It's kind of a news magazine, and they start with a video of generally a tarot reading for the daily. And as I said earlier, my daily got picked up on December 15, and it was very exciting for me. So, who's next? Who's next? I'm happy to hear it resonates, and I'm sure it'll get better, EW. Let's see. Sir Thomas. Sir Thomas. Sir Thomas, one card. Card number 39, Back on Task. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine-tuning. So, are you delegating? Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. Perhaps delegating is the best so that you can really focus on what it is you need, the foundation of it. Our Four of Wands is generally a card of celebration too. So it may be that you are bringing to a close, a celebration, a task, but you've got to focus on it to do it. Now, you could also be working from home and it's difficult to stay on task. Ace of Wands, but this is something that is, I would say, that you're intensely passionate about, Sir Thomas. It's probably a creative endeavor too, a project you've been working on. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine tuning. So you're going to have to really focus on one. And I would say it's the area that has the most excitement for you, the most passion, the one you have the most enthusiasm for. One more card here, please, for Sir Thomas, the King of Swords. And you have to use your powers, the powers of authority vested in you, is what they're shouting at me, to narrow this down and bring the focus to the one task that needs to be completed before everything else can fall into place, okay? The King of Swords is someone that's very analytical, very logical in his review of what is on the agenda. And he's going to slash and make decisions to keep everybody on task. 39. Back on task. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine tuning, Sir Thomas. YourTango.com, Brick City. I was shocked when I saw the views on the video because, you know, it's been a little bit of a struggle with YouTube for the last year. And I went in search of why, and YourTango.com is where I showed up December 15. So if you have a moment, go to Your Tango, search out that video, or actually search out the video, and it comes up on Your Tango, and take a view of it there. I very much appreciate that. If that can blow up a little bit more, it'll maybe entice them to pick up another video or two. All right, who are we pulling for now? I don't know who this is. Let's see. Who's next? Let's see. T. Chang. I have card number 31, mutually beneficial venture. There's an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. T. Chang. So what's going on? A mutually beneficial venture. There's an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. What's on your plate, T. Chang? That's got your focus too. It's really got your attention. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So how can you make this perhaps a group effort, but really harness it and focus it so that it moves forward the way it should? There's an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. But if you don't do anything with it, then it isn't going to benefit everyone. Utilize it. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So what is it you're focused on, T. Chang? What is it you're driven to do? Queen of Wands, once she gets an idea, does not let go of it. She's the hawk with her talons in it. Here's our King of Cups, though. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and by the way, fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Cups, reserved. So you may be a little bit shy. This may be something that has your attention, but you maybe don't want to get involved. But you know what? In order to make it happen, you need to utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So, you know, this is a very supportive energy. If you're on the other side of this, it's a very supportive energy that's here to help you and move you forward, T. Chang. It's a sensitive situation, too. Someone's doing it out of care and I would say heartfelt love and concern. The Emperor. But you're stubborn. You don't want to accept the help, perhaps. You don't want to be beholden. The Emperor is someone that's very rigid. So, you know, I don't see that as the King of Cups here. You're focused on an idea and you don't want to back down off of it. Okay, someone's offering you support, perhaps in a little bit of a different direction. And you're fighting it off here. So, you know, that may not be the way to go. Right, our Three of Cups is, I think you feel a loyalty to where you are now, and perhaps this involves switching teams, switching direction with the project that you're working on. Right, and these people are important to you. These people will be important to you. This is the mutually beneficial venture. There's an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned, to benefit everyone concerned. So, I think that you need to be just a little bit less rigid and take other people's points of view into consideration and foster whatever this relationship is, this mutually beneficial venture. T. Chang. Oh, thank you so very much. I do hope it resonates with you, T. Chang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that super chat. Is that a mic drop? I love it. Fantastic. Oh, good. All right. So who do we have here? Heart style. Let's try heart style here. See what's happening for heart style. Thank you. Jumping right out for you, heart style. Card number 27. Push to surface. You may have become complacent. You might have been stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Now, this is a mother pushing a child to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Here's our 7 of Pentacles. So you have been waiting. You've been very patient. Now, patient and complacent are not the same things. Patient, okay, I can see it coming. I'll wait just a little bit longer. Complacent is, you know what, it's not going to change. So why? Why change it if it's not broken, right? Sometimes that's just what we tell ourselves to placate ourselves from not making moves. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. So what's the ebb and flow, the dynamics of your life, heart style? Ace of Pentacles. So here is a new opportunity that is ready to push you to the surface if you go for it, okay? You've been waiting around and, putting a lot of energy into, I think, a situation other than this. This is a new direction. You may have become complacent with the fact that things may not have, worked out the way you want. You might have been stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Here it is. It's coming in for you. Someone's going to give you a push. Heart style. Two of Wands. This is where you act, my friend. This is where you start. This is the threshold, the doorway, the path change. Okay, so whatever it is that you thought you might have wanted, sometimes the universe gives you a push in a different direction, and you have to listen to it, because whatever you've been working on, if it hasn't been working out for you, it's a situation that needs to change, and here is a new opportunity coming in for you. Card number 27, push to surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. Ace of Pentacles coming in, heart style. Like it. New opportunities. I wouldn't discount anything that anybody hears, not just you, heart style. Anyone. I wouldn't discount anything that you hear in these next 3-4 weeks, because it is changing dramatically, my friends. It's going to be a whole different era that we are in. We had a couple there that have flipped. All right, we're going to pull one more. Oh, good. I'm glad to see you found it. It was so cool. I really enjoyed watching my video embedded on another site. That was surreal. I loved it. So if you go to Your Tango, actually, you know what? You need to search the video. Search, what is it? December 15, 2020, daily tarot reading. Just put the title in, and it'll come up on YouTube, You Tango. All right, that's enough about me. Who is our last today? Who did I miss? I know I missed a couple of people. Let me see. I'm going back through the chat. If I missed you, type it again, because sometimes I don't see. Who else? Anyone else need a card today? You'll be my last. Okay, hold on. There's a new message. Nope. All right. Well, I guess we're not pulling for anyone else then. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Cindy. Cindy. There you are. All right. Cindy's going to be our last today. And then I'm not sure what we're doing. We're going to do, oh, Cindy, look at you jumping right out. Take note. Now, we just saw that, so I'm going to put it back in. Your answers are being given to you. I'm not going to put it back in. Cindy, how about that? They said no. Take note. Card number 22. Your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So, Cindy, take note of what your true messages are. Try and quiet anybody else that's chirping in your ear, any external forces, anything that might be interfering with the answers that you're hearing but not paying attention to, perhaps. Four of Wands. Happiness, celebration. This is also called the marriage card here, Cindy. The Star card, Aquarius, coming out to play. Pardon me. Happiness, hopes, dreams, faith, absolutely knowing you are in the right place at the right time. So I would say you are being divinely guided to listen to the voices that you hear. Eliminate any outside chatter. Okay, your answers are being given to you. Quieting external voices and excessive noise will give you the chance to hear what is being offered. So try not to listen to okay, so here's what they just said. Try not to listen to what is being said. Listen to what is being offered. Okay? Because sometimes the words and the vibration don't match up. Okay, and I'm not trying to scare you. I think this is positive. I'm just saying, sometimes you got to really listen for the intent. It's too many. One card, please, for Cindy. And justice. So whatever it is you're doing, it is going to be balanced and fair. The Justice card can be seen as military as well. The Justice card is legal. It is very balanced. And this, you know what? I love this particular deck. This is the White Sage deck. This is balancing the heart against the feather. So you're going to have to decide if what you're hearing and the answers that are being spoken is truly what's being offered. You're going to have to measure the heart against the feather. Is the heart pure? All right. That's our last for today, my friends. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really appreciate you all being here and commenting and chatting with me. And T. Chang, thanks again for the super chat. I appreciate that. And we'll speak to you again very soon, my friends. Bye-bye.